Not particularly. We should go get food before we go where I want to go. What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Event name Seeker. Jesus. We interrupt our sad farming for what the fuck was that race? Yeah. Not only did Raina die yesterday, but it's Mason's birthday. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Can I get 2 combos, please? Just as long as nothing has strawberries or hazelnut or anything like that.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, swipe when you're ready.
V's doing what she always does. She lets herself be sad, and then puts on a brave face.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
you doing?
Hello.
Going to one of her spots. Which I don't know if she ever brought Raina there. Gonna come out of the black bars. I don't know if she ever brought Raina there, but it is one of her spots that she kind of cycles through. Might as well pick up her paycheck because it's been a minute.
Hey, are we gonna make that deadline? We still have to film the sex scene.
But it's where her and Mason talked about marriage. She's had conversations with JB out there. Yeah, I saw that on my way home from work. But I'm pretty sure he was sick, wasn't he? He had cancer. I know Sauce would like to do crime on Colton today. Which, you know, V could use a distraction. And like I said, she kinda just, is doing what she does a lot. Break down in private, but put on a brave face and all that. Even when Harvey died, she was depressed for a long time after. She was sad, she cried a lot, but she had to get out of bed in the morning and go to work. She was deputy chief of EMS. She could not stop getting out of bed just because she wanted to cry, you know? She had to get up and go to work and push herself. At least that's what she felt she had to do. Was it actually the case? No. There was other people that could pick up the slack, but V didn't want that. And the hard part for Veronica right now is she's not alone in her grief, right? When Harvey died, not very many people were grieving along with her because, you know, it was Harvey. They were sad for V, but like they were indifferent towards Harvey. Mason died, really the only other people, like the club, like some of the club was, you know, sad, but some of the club, you know, it didn't, I don't want to say it didn't hit them as hard, like as Raina's death, but like Lottie and Riley were a lot closer to Raina than they were to Mason. And, you know, V doesn't want to she feels bad about leaning on people that are also grieving Raina's death. In the next couple days, V's gonna finish some projects that she's working on. Full disclosure, Love put them together for me. Veronica is just submitting them through scraps, but like in character, Veronica will have been the one to make them. I completely missed my turn. I think. Did I? I did. I was so distracted talking that I missed my turn. I was like, oh, I'm going to Polito. Because I was thinking of where V's going next. And completely lost the plot. But, this is one of her favorite spots to come to from time to time. Nice view of the ocean, the view of the bridge, the view of the river. This is actually where she and Mason talked about marriage. Like I said, she had talks with JB out here. I don't remember if she's brought Raina out here. I want to say she's brought Ash out here before. In case you missed it last night, this is Raina's letter to V. And V read it last night. Dear Veronica, I'm so sorry that you have to endure yet another loss. I didn't mean for this to happen. I hope you can forgive me. And I really hope you don't beat yourself up over this. You didn't do anything wrong except love your sister. Please don't ever regret introducing me to the club or to Wally. The time I spent at the club and the time I was together with Wally was the most fun and happiest period of my life. I wouldn't trade all of my experiences from this past year for the world. I'm just sorry I couldn't be a better sister to you. Please don't forget to eat or drink or take your meds. You'll probably worry about others, and maybe even focus your attention on making sure Wally is good for a time. But I hope you won't neglect yourself through all this. I love you. Please be smart and safe. I forgot to grab something from the house. But we have another spot that we're going to go to once we grab that. Which is the... Not even... I have a couple ideas for spots to go to. First is the old lady spot for V and Mason. The second is where they made things official, which I think most of you don't remember where that is. So we might go there. We gotta go get the other journal, because I promised you guys something today. All of you texted Roddy. Ooh. Hello. Oh, it was Brian Knight. That was Brian Knight. And I'm willing to bet all the beep 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 had to do with that race we saw. Yeah, we're just gonna take the freeway. Those aren't locals, are they? I've never seen. There's no way those are locals, because I've never seen that many local motorcyclists. Hey, Kian.
I found some roadkill.
Is it Riley?
Yeah, it was Riley.
Okay. Over the phone probably isn't the best way to ask this, but, did you hear
If it's
about
about,
Raina?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that, you had been told.
Yeah, I found over Twitter is how I
I'm
found out.
sorry.
It's okay. People are busy. Yeah, I'm telling V that I found you as roadkill.
Okay.
She forgot her harness, you know, usual Riley things.
Okay, classic Riley. I think
Her
there's...
car also blew up. I don't know how.
Oh.
I pulled up and her car just caught fire and blew up.
I was gonna say, I think there might be EMS on duty, but they might be busy because I'm pretty sure Brian Knight flew past me and I heard a bunch of beeps coming from his car. Like 13 alpha beeps.
There's been a lot of assault rifle sounds today. When I was doing a job earlier, I was hearing automatic gunfire all day.
There is a massive race that almost hit me, so...
Oh, yeah, that might be what was that then. Because we saw a bunch of cars going too. Hey, there is some crazy race going on.
Yeah, and cops were like chasing it hard.
Yeah, they were just chasing what we saw. All right, I'm gonna bring her to you.
I am currently driving.
Well, her car went boom, so I don't know what she's about to do, but
no.
she keeps saying my car, my car.
Her car.
This is reminding me of Fiona without an accent.
Oh my god.
My car. All right, where are you?
I'm driving back down towards the city. I was up in, near Polito. I'm, like, about to hit city limits on... Oh! My god, What is going on with my car?
Oh, well, looks like you're about to blow up too.
I don't know what just happened to my car. It's like something... I like, magnetized to another car and then spun out. Like, I had no control over my car.
Yeah, the magnet stuff is great when it happens, especially when you're on a bike or an ATV.
That was crazy. I've never actually experienced something like that.
And go back to your car, Riley. All right, I'm gonna get her taken care of, and then she'll call you.
Alright. Appreciate you,
boy.
Kian. Bye.
Yum.
That was fucking weird, dude. Literally, we're only on V today. I know Sauce is D&D right now, but like right now, we're trying to get that stuff done for V. To see if she can collect Raina's stuff or if it has to be Wally. And we're also going to see about if we're able to collect Mason's things. Because Allie is looking for the sunflower patch from Mason's Cut. I forget if he knows. I know. Yeah, no, they did talk about it. Because V mentioned that he had taken the Compass Rose patch. And V assumes that he took the sunflower patch, and she said that she would turn Mason's room upside down if she has to, because he had stolen money out of the safe, so she knows that he had been in the house at some point. Actually, why don't we just take the whole fucking bag? Duh, Mel. I mean, that's always the hope, right? Okay, just not gonna drink. Even though she really, 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 really wants to. Hey, Nereus. She is instinctively looking for Raina's car. Because, you know, Raina was always at the library. So, like, anytime she'd drive past, she's always looking and seeing if Raina's out and about. Sorry I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to concentrate on V's driving. It's just not going well. You know, I kind of wish that we had a ballpark idea of when 5.0 was coming. Mostly, well, that's your own damn fault, Veronica. Mostly so I can kind of... I want to be able to pace the ending of Veronica's story, you know? Because the thing with, like, the time between the date for 4.0 being announced and 3.0 ending, I feel like a lot of story endings got rushed because people were like, oh god, I think we had like a week tops between the announcement and actually, you know, the end of 3.0. Veronica sorely needs to update her scrapbook too. Yeah, we're not gonna physically take that stuff out of her bag. Yeah, quick snack. They were all wearing wigs. They were being hunted by somebody, I forget who. That is her captain promotion. Paramedic, AEMT, or Happy's AEMT promotion. Kiki was dressed as Veronica. Veronica was dressed as Happy. And Happy was dressed as Kiki. I realize now, I was using the wrong color mix when Veronica had that hair color in 4.0. There was a deeper orange. Might update to this. R.I.P. Jeffy, I guess. Even though no one's around to see this slash me. I think it probably went through. We do miss Luna in this house. Also, sorry, I'm eating sunflower seeds. Should probably do this. I miss that hairstyle. Got Bison, Cleo, Flop, Bundy, Lennon, Pez. Tessa's somewhere. Oh, Tessa's just cut off of the picture. I can see her. Kiki. Won't please. Veronica, Randy, Luna, Balto, Tommy, Harlow. Logan. We miss Logan. Finn dressed as V. This was actually taken the day that Mason got pressed in Chumash. I know that for a fact. Because Finn talked to V after it happened. And didn't tell her directly what happened, but... Kiki, Tanner... V added to this page. I miss him. Into her scrapbook, she put the letters that she and Mason wrote back and forth when he came back. I took the actual, if you guys remember, it was a notebook. Oh, we need to call Edbert. I consulted with Sauce on the handwriting. And then V wrote in her scrapbook, he never got the chance to see the last letter. I miss him more than words will ever be able to describe. He lives on through the people left behind, Allie, me, anyone who ever loved him. It's like the old saying goes, you're never truly gone until the last time your name is spoken. Mason Calaway was a complicated man who made many mistakes in his life, but he loved and was loved and is still loved nonetheless. 25 years of life will never be enough. And then she put together this page. She's going to do something similar for Raina in her scrapbook, and eventually something similar for Harvey, probably. She took a piece of the burnt up piece of his cut and put it in. That's supposed to be his blanket. And then a little journal entry. Now for the thing that you guys probably want to see the most, and it's her letters that I haven't been showing on stream. November 25th, 2025. Dear Mason, you'll never read these, but it's how I'm choosing to grieve you. I know you're alive out there somewhere, but this is still grief. Somewhere there's a timeline where you and I get the happy ending, where we never separate, never divorce. Maybe one where we both walk away together, or one where we stay. One where we go back to North Carolina and build a new foundation. But for now, in this timeline, in this life, it's not the ending we get. You're in exile, I'm here, and I need to move forward. You want me to move forward. I'm going to look after Allie the best I can. I'm not you, though. Her pain is different than mine. She can find you someday. I hope you're safe wherever you are, and maybe you figure yourself out. You weren't wrong to ask me if you were the same person you were when I met you. Truth be told, you aren't. People change, this much I know. I have never doubted you love me. Lane said she thinks you didn't even like me. I think you just wanted to push me away. You said time and time again you felt like you were bad for me. It hurts a lot right now because you are and always will be my best friend, no matter how much time passes. You're home. I stabbed Leo Escobar today. He annoyed me. And Osvaldo was being nosy about what conversation he interrupted. Love you, V. And like she cried writing this. November 26th, 2025. I had a nightmare the other night. Lane woke up with me, but she's not you. Even on nights I didn't wake you, you still found me. I cried less today. Watched Jersey Girl a couple times while baking, took a nap. How's the weather where you are? I don't know why I'm asking as if you'll read this. I hope wherever you are, the weather is nice. I don't know if I did the right thing, becoming Lane's old lady, staying. I meant it when I said I don't know how to do this without you. You're all I've ever known in the club, and now you're not here, and I'm here. You told me my place is here. That you want Lane and I to be happy. I don't know what that looks like. I might talk to Allie. Spoiler alert, she hasn't. Not about you. No, not unless she wants to. But about this situation with Lane, about where my head is with the club. If I ever do step away while involved with Lane, then what was the point of making Duke Patch, you know? But I know, with or without me, Lane probably would have made that decision eventually. I got into an accident last night driving back to Mirror Park. I'm okay. Promise, promise. I was more tired than I thought and didn't react quickly enough when it came to the local that hit me. Always be. November 28th, 2025. Dear Mason, I went to the lighthouse today, to the spot where you first told me you loved me. I'm crying less today, because I know you're out there somewhere safe, away from this. It still hurts. It always will. As long as I can't see you, talk to you, it's going to hurt. Nothing can erase that. Nothing can change that. I've been taking the car on drives. We never did enough of those. I find myself reflecting on how we got to where we were. I think somewhere along the way, we lost sight of what was at the heart of us. The simplicity of existing around each other, of being just us, not husband and wife, not Patch and old lady, just Mason and Veronica. I spent Thanksgiving with Allie. Lane came back to town early. I'm trying to let myself be okay with it, you know? Be okay with the possibility. Be okay with letting her care, letting her be there. But she's not you, and I would never ask her to be. She's different. She's Lane. I have to ask myself if it's fair, though. Even with you in exile, there's part of me that will always belong to you. I accept what my reality is. You're gone. You aren't coming back. It will never be safe for you to come back. I replay that last night in my mind. The simplicity of it. I'm holding on to that, committing you to memory as if I haven't already done that. Your laugh, your smile, the soft way you'd look at me. Loving you has never been difficult. The consequence of that love is another story. I miss you yesterday. I miss you today. I miss you tomorrow. Love you, B. December 1st, 2025. Dear Mason, a week feels like a lifetime. I'm up at our spot writing this. I've stopped crying, so at least I have that. It still hurts. I still hate this. I still miss you. But I need to put that on the shelf. In my day-to-day, moment-to-moment, I need to let those feelings sit on the shelf. I'm trying to let myself live. Let myself take the chance with her. But I don't want to hurt her. I don't want to let her down. She told me about Marlo wanting to do a dating show for her, and well, my best friend is gone. So I'll figure that one out. I'm trying to let myself feel happy without feeling guilty. We're all settling into the new normal. Nothing too crazy happened this week, aside from Duke ending up in ICU. We have some new faces that have been coming around the club. Not sure you'd like them, to be honest, especially Cold Cuts, Colton. The house is finally ready. Just waiting on the last of the furniture. I'm leaving your room empty. I miss you, V. December 2nd, 2025. Dear Mason, I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. I'm doing okay. Promise, promise. I'm trying. Raina and Wally are being, well, Raina and Wally. Makes me want to tear my hair out. I told Raina that even though she and Wally hate it, they remind me of us. And I want them to avoid the things that led us here. Well, not here exactly, but led to where we ended up with our relationship. Loving each other, but one of them realizing they can't be what the other needs. Oh, that hits different now. That hits different now. It's scary facing the reality of life without you. At least when you were here, I had you in my life. I had you to talk to. Now I don't have that, and I blame myself even though everyone tells me I shouldn't. That even if I hadn't pushed you that night, something else would have tipped the scales toward this outcome. The furniture should be delivered tomorrow. Be safe, be well. Even though you'll never read this, I hope that energy reaches you. Love, V. December 4th, 2025. Dear Mason, is it warm where you are? Or are you somewhere snowy? It's been snowing every day here. This time last year, we were on the run from murdering Casey. This year, well, you're on the run from the club. I think what hurts me the most is knowing how much you still gave a shit about the club. Some might think you're no better than Dax or Marty or hell, even Taylor. But I think you are. I've been spending time with Allie. I helped her with her cars the other night. We went towing together last night. At least you can still talk to her. You still have her. I'm taking things one day at a time with Lane. I don't want to end up hurting her, you know? I'm keeping in mind what you said to me. She's not you, but I don't want her to be. One day at a time, though. Love you, V. December 7th, 2025. Dear Mason, it's been a few days since I've written. Lane and I are figuring things out, I think. I know you said you just want us to be happy. That doesn't mean I don't miss you. That doesn't mean I love you any less. I still haven't talked to Alice about it. I don't know how to. Which is crazy, because you aren't dead. You just aren't here. I think I'm scared I'm going to cry, and I don't want to cry, not anymore. Miss you, B. December 9th, 2025. Dear Mason, Allie's in the ICU. I don't know what exactly happened. Just that someone made her and Leo jump off Maze Bank Tower. I wanted to call you or text you, but I know that I can't. We'll keep an eye on her, take care of her. She definitely has concussion, multiple broken bones. But Dr. Payne said that she was stable. I still miss you. I think I always will. I'm doing what I can to step up. I'm keeping in my mind what you told me. That my place is here in San Andreas with the club. It feels like a lifetime since that night. It's only been 2 weeks. 2 weeks without you here, it still feels wrong. It still feels like a nightmare. That I'll wake up and you'll have never shot in my direction. That you'll still be here. Let me just take a little edit there. Duke's out of the ICU, but he ran off from Lottie and Snoopy's place. We don't know where he's gone. We still don't know what happened to him. James wants to come back to the club, but I think you knew that before everything. It's getting closer to being reality. We're all trying to bring new faces around the club, in true Raiders fashion, however. A potential new hang around might have caught feelings for a patch. We'll see how that goes. Who's... Oh, dang. That is about dang. We'll see how that goes. I had a talk with Snoopy the other day. I think if the hurdle of him being a former cop can be jumped, we could have another old lady. I still feel guilty in a lot of ways. For how things played out with you, for how things played out with Duke. I'm trying not to live in the land of what ifs, because the what ifs don't change how things played out. Love and miss you, B. December 14th, 2025. Dear Mason, my gut is telling me it's you. My heart is wishing desperately that it's not. That you aren't being stupid. You got out. Why come back? I know. I know how you feel about people who've run from their bloodouts. I know how you feel about this shit, but pardon me for wanting to be selfish. For wanting you to live. To be out there somewhere living a life far away from here. I love you, and I don't want to see you killed. I don't want to see you dead or near dead. And you're risking that by being here. I recognize those flowers. Please think of Allie, if nothing else. I know I'll be somewhat okay in time. It'll dull. But it'll never go away. Love like that doesn't die. It sits. It stays with you. But you're her brother. Please think of her. Think of her and leave and don't come back this time. Love always. It's probably Lottie.
What the heck?
Hello.
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 Oh, you know, my bad. I didn't mean to intrude on your diary time. My bad.
You're fine. I thought it was gonna be Lottie looking for her. Do you know how many times I sit up here and people have come up here? Not that many. The only other time I've run into someone up here, it was Sparks. Skylar Sparks. Also, the happy timeline is Onyx. Yeah, it is. Where were we? Don't. But you're her brother. Please think of her. Think of her and leave and don't come back this time. Love always, V. December 15th, 2025. Dear Mason, you'll never read this because I have no intention of sending these to you or having these make their way to you. I wish you would go, run, leave, and not come back. But I know you won't. This is my plea to the universe that whatever happens, you come out okay on the other side of it. For both Allie's sake and mine. I hate that you're in town. I hate that you spoke to Raina. I hate it all. I wish that things weren't this way. Always, V. January 4th, 2026. Dear Mason, this is the first letter I've written since you died. It still doesn't feel real. I've run through every emotion. I still feel anger over it happening. I still feel confused. I feel hurt. I understand why you came back, but I so desperately wish you hadn't. I told Faraday. She said, and I quote, "Fuck this club." I understand her feelings, but I don't think she understood you. Not really. I think she has always had this idealized version of you built up in her head. She never really saw the sides of you. I did. Hell, the sides that Lane and Allie saw too. I'm doing the best I can. Someone told me I don't need to hold myself to the promises I made to you. Because you're gone. But those promises are the only thing I have left. I have things, sure, but things can get ruined, get destroyed. The promises I made you are the only thing I have that time can't erase. I haven't talked to Allie about you. I don't know how to. Not when I carry the guilt. Not when, in spite of people telling me it's not my fault, I still blame myself. Ultimately, it was your actions, but if I hadn't pushed, you never would have shot. Never would have drunkenly admitted to Lane what you did. You would still be here. We would still be figuring out how to be friends. I'm taking each day as it comes. My head is a fucked up mess. I love you, V. January 25th, 2026. Dear Mason, I've slowly been doing better, though I haven't gone to see Siren since the night you died. I know I should reach out to her. Excuse me. But I don't know if I'm ready to unpack my grief. I finally stopped crying every day. Allie and I haven't talked about you. I don't know how to open that talk or even if I should. Lane and I talked about you a little bit. It's still raw, you know. I think the three of us have an array of feelings about it all. I know Lane said she should have made you walk a year ago, because then you'd never have been in the situation you were in. Some days I think you're still here, and then I remember you aren't. Your birthday is soon, just a little over 2 weeks from now. I remember the first time you took me out on a bike. It was your birthday. I was still EMS. You stole it. I think it was a bagger. And you taught me how to lockpick a car at Zangudo. People can say what they want about you, but it doesn't change the fact that I always have love for you. I still wish you were here, that I wish you hadn't come back. I still think of that last night before you left, of the things said and unsaid. I miss you. Love always, V. February 5th, 2026. Dear Mason, your birthday is soon. You should be here. You should be turning 26. I can't shake the guilt I feel that if it wasn't for me, you would still be here. I know I'm not solely to blame. That a large part of it is your actions, but I can't shake it. I feel like I should talk to Alice about you. Not about how it ended, but about you. About good times. I don't know if I'm ready for that conversation, if I ever will be ready to talk about you without wanting to cry. Hell, I still get choked up talking about Harvey sometimes. Love doesn't go away. It just lays dormant. I realized a bit ago that I don't know the last time you and Allie took a picture together. Was it when you were children? It's why I asked Bailey to draw a portrait of the two of you for me to give to her. It won't bring you back, but I hope in some way it brings her some measure of comfort. I worry it's weird, you know? I swear to fucking... Can't a girl sag for... Hello?
Are you selling that car?
No, Irish. Also, Raina died last night.
What? Me?
Hi. I can't sad farm in peace. You know,
You
usually,
look like shit.
I mean, I spent the last several days sitting in ICU for hours on end, and then my sister up and died on me last night, so, you know.
Brandon's dead.
Yeah.
What the hell? I only found out about Mason. What the hell? What happened?
Someone stabbed her in the chest and then shot her in the head with a sewer pistol.
What the fuck?
And so she got through brain surgery okay, but she was septic.
Yeah.
Because, you know, someone shot her in the fucking head with a sewer gun.
Yeah, those bullets ain't the cleanest that go in there either. They're all salvaged and shit.
Yeah.
I was always worried about getting hepatitis from getting shot by one of them. I didn't even think about sepsis.
Yeah. On top of that, it's Mason's birthday today.
I found out a few days ago off one of the old bikers that he was passed. Why the motherfucker wasn't picking up the phone. What happened to him?
Club stuff. I mean,
The
it's
club did it?
It's on the docket. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. He was no longer at the club, was out of town. Told, you know, don't come back to San Andreas. I can tell you this because it's on the docket in text messages. So it's like out there, you know. He came back to town, kidnapped Raina, shot her, blamed her for everything that had gone wrong. And then he called Wally. They met up, and that's all she wrote. Wally later got caught with the gun.
Why the fuck did he shoot Raina?
My theory, he wanted Wally to be the one to handle things.
Means to an end.
Yeah, he didn't want Lane to do it. He sure as fuck wouldn't want Wade to do it. Even though Wally was no longer with the club at the time. I know Mason well enough to put 2 and 2 together, you know? Especially the fact that, from my understanding, he's the one that told Wally where he was.
Well, ain't that a son of a bitch?
Yeah, and like I said, it sounds like I'm telling you something that the public at large doesn't know. Wally got caught
I ain't
for
saying
it.
shit to anybody.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's out there. And then,
Well, shit. You want to come for a helicopter ride? Chat a bit more.
you know what? Why not?
Lock your shit up. We can come back here in a minute.
You know, it's funny. I come up here so much, and I never run into people. You are the second person.
Oh, it's crazy because I only found out about Mason this week, and then I fucking haven't seen you in like a month or 2, 3 months. And I run into you the same fucking week it happened, and it happened to be Mason's fucking birthday today. It's kind of fucking strange.
Yeah. When did you get your helicopter license?
AirX.
I said when, not
expired.
where.
Oh, when? Like 8 years ago, well before the financial crash. They're gonna try and tell me I don't technically have a license anymore, but I know what I did. I know that I definitely did. I'm ARX certified, alright? That's good enough for me. I can't remember who gave me the lessons. I know it was Bryce's company, but...
Oh,
You know
God.
Bryce Miller?
I remember Bryce.
Can't for the life of me remember who the fuck gave me the lessons. I'm not sure if it
Someone...
was Bryce.
Someone needs to tell Easton about Mason.
I ain't seen Posey in a hot minute. I think that's a job for Posey.
You know what? I agree. I think that's a good job for Posey.
You can't get mad at Posey.
I need to tell Eddie too. I'm terrified of telling Eddie. That's why I haven't told him.
I ain't talked to that motherfucker even longer.
It's been almost 2 months since this happened, and I still haven't told Eddie.
Oh, that's gonna kind of piss him off.
You know, I just...
I think he'll understand.
I have to tell Eddie about Raina too. Oh God, Easton. I don't know if Easton remembers Raina, so like, I don't think
I don't think he knew Raina, right?
He knew her. I just don't know if he remembers her.
I don't know if he remembers any of us, to be honest. Motherfucker ain't sent a postcard in so fucking long. Jackass.
Ooh, an FIB document. I'm sure this isn't classified. Oh shit, we're not going to be able to get back up here if we jump down, actually. Let me park this in the...
Jesus, you almost killed Ice.
What did we just hit?
The side of the
What
building?
we hit? I think it might have been the bench. I'm gonna keep it rudder. It seems a little funky over there.
Were you robbing 24/7s in this?
Fuck no. We're doing it in a rancher. We're dressed like cowboys today.
Gotcha.
But I just wasn't driving all the way up here in a fucking rancher, so we decided to take the helicopter. Here you go, mister. Nobody's hit the Polito either. Interesting.
There was some kind of like massive race going on when I woke up.
Man, what?
Yeah.
It wasn't P1, right? It wasn't the P1 race, was it?
No, it was, the event was called Seeker and the track was called Attention Seeker.
The hell? When was this?
About an hour and change ago. Because I almost got
Sounds
like
my kind of shit.
I almost got absolutely decimated by the chase. And the race.
What are you gonna do about Raina? Did she ever talk about how she wanted to,
I think she'd want to be cremated. I had to get in contact with Ed Burton and figure out pricing for stuff. And then I'm waiting to hear back from Ruby York so I can get her stuff back.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to send her with her cards, you know.
I'm hopeful that there's not too deep of an investigation into her death for reasons. Doctors did a solid and listed her cause of death as natural causes instead of homicide.
How's that a favor? What the
Because I
fuck?
don't trust the justice system to do their job.
In a timely manner.
Yeah.
Oh. You got any ideas who the fuck did this?
Yeah, and it's gonna be handled.
Alright. If you need any square, I got somebody reaching out to me in case you're looking for anything.
Appreciate it.
Well, shit, I wish I could say it was better circumstance we were into each other, but let me know. Keep in contact. You got the same number?
Yeah, my number's still the same.
Get us on the flat before I switch down. System can get a little funky if you're not on the flat server.
Yeah, I remember how that goes.
That's still your number?
Yes.
Alright, perfect. Alright, if you need anything, let me know. If you need anything to put the motherfucker that did this down, just let me know as well. We're waiting on an order, but we'll have it pretty soon, so if you need anything, you can just take it and, you know, whatever.
Appreciate it, Irish.
Reach out if you need anything, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, be safe, okay?
Yeah, take care. What a random encounter with Irish McIrish. Alright, let's finish reading this so that I can put this stuff back in her house. It's why I asked Bailey to draw a portrait of the two of you for me to give to her. I won't bring you back, blah, blah, blah. We read that. Dude, a lot of people, I think, are gonna be gunning for that. I'm not gonna lie. Lane and I aren't official, but soon. I still have so many complicated feelings, Mace. A part of me feels like it's betrayal on multiple levels. The fact that I'm still here some days, that in and of itself feels like I'm betraying you. Even though it's what you asked of me. It's not the only reason I stay. It is, however, something that makes the idea of leaving the club make me feel sick to my stomach. I miss you. I miss you so much. I still think about the last night we spent together. How your abrupt 180 from saying you thought we shouldn't be friends to wanting to hang out was off. Every alarm bell ringing in my head ignored because I got to spend time with you. You know that was all I ever wanted, right? Whether we were together or not, I just wanted time with you. When it felt like everyone who wanted your attention got it except for me. I haven't been watching the movies nearly as much. Some days, even the movies that brought me comfort just hurt. They remind me of you. They remind me of the nights you laid in bed beside me watching Jersey Girl for the 100th time. How sometimes I'd look over and catch you watching me inside the movie with this look on your face. There's a version of you that will only ever belong to me. The one that only lives on in my memories. Perhaps I'm seeing those moments through rose-tinted glasses. Those moments were real. Those moments were mine. You weren't a good person, but you were my person. For better or worse, it's not lost on me that had I not told you that night, had I not told you that you could have the divorce, I'd be a widow twice over right now, instead of just your ex-wife. Even if it was in name only. Not that it matters. I feel like a widow again all the same. When I corrected Riley's stalker that my last name is Calaway, he brought up until death do us part. But I'm still alive. I'm still here. I will be Veronica Calaway until the day I die. And I'll carry you with me wherever I go. From now until the day I breathe my last breath. Love always be. February 9th, 2026. Dear Mason, your birthday is in a couple days. days and Raina's on her deathbed. Faraday hurt her and Link helped. I trusted Link. Trusted he'd be taking Raina to Washington to get her out of town for a bit in the wake of her and Molly separating. I was wrong to trust him. I'd call myself stupid, but I can hear your voice going, yeah, you are, before you shake your head. Faraday echoed what you posted on Twitter, but instead said, I'm not sorry, Wally. She's in Polito. She texted me saying that I couldn't give her what she wanted, so she took what I loved most. Link helped her. The fact that Link is still with her baffles me. She tried to kill him. She is still obsessed with you to the point of trying to kill someone Link once saw as family. I can genuinely say that no matter what, I would never set Allie up like that. The thought of doing that makes me absolutely sick. You would hate this. I don't think you hated Raina. I think you were just desperate. I think you didn't want Lane to be the one to do it. You definitely didn't want Wade to be the one to do it, and anyone else just wasn't an option. I think that's part of how I've made my peace with it. How I've made my peace with Wally being the one to have done it. I wish you'd been given the opportunity to walk as a founder. I guess I can understand why you weren't, given what the breaking point was. You were right about Link. I think if you saw the few things he texted me, that would have been enough for you. Honestly, I was worried about how Faraday would take your death, given how obsessed she was with you. I miss you. I wish you were here. If you were here, this wouldn't be happening. I think that's the bitch of it. It's not your fault that your death was the catalyst for this. I'm under no illusions. I know the stakes. I know she's likely not going to survive surgery. If she even makes it to then, I love you always, V. Short and sweet. Dear Mason, happy birthday. Take care of my sister. Love you always, V. Alright, let's go get these put away. Her backpack on. She really wants to talk to Flop. Like, I've been saying this, especially since V found out about Ziggy being in ICU. But I feel like she doesn't know the circumstances, and like, I don't really know them either. But I feel like V and Flop are such good parallels of each other to an extent. Like, they're not full mirrors of each other, right? But there's so much that they have in common right now, I feel like, in things that are going on in their lives. You know? Would we do another book or no? What do you mean? Like, of the scrapbook? I'm actively working on editing it, so the version that we have right now is gonna end up in the recycling bin. And in character, it's just gonna be another, like, she added more pages to it. call Lottie. Just see her. See what she's up to.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing as okay as it can.
Yeah.
Just a mess of emotions today. And tell me why I go up to Mesa and I spot to just sit for a while. And first, a couple, I think it was like Babylonians, show up on a motorcycle. And they're like, oh, sorry for interrupting your, sorry for interrupting you. And then literally like 2 minutes later, Irish McIrish shows up in a helicopter.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Yeah. The only valid Irish in my eyes showed up. Apparently, he only just found out about Mason this week. I knew I was forgetting something. And then I realized I still have to tell Eddie Concord about Mason dying.
Oh no.
Eddie is going to be pissed.
Oh no.
Because I haven't told him yet.
And
I-
it's been a bit.
It's been almost 2 months.
Ooh.
And then like, oh hey, by the way, on top of that, Mason said, and then like, Easton doesn't know.
Oh.
So Irish and I kind of agreed we're gonna find Posey and tell Posey to tell Easton because, how can you be
Truly.
mad at Posey?
I mean, someone could.
It made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a red light. I don't know. I'm paranoid as fuck. Because who's to say she'll be satisfied with just the fact that she killed Raina?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm a little paranoid right now.
That's understandable.
And like someone on a motorbike stopped, but then I was like, wait, the light was red. Duh.
Oh, fucking dipshit and dumbfuck. They're at survival. Marty's at fucking survival with Oshira, and I doubt fucking Dumb and Dumber are gonna fly in, fucking cause any trouble.
And hope not.
So I still have 13 letters to hand out.
Jesus.
She was prolific with her writing, okay?
Clearly.
But the last page of her writing, titled Raina's Deathbed Confession.
Oh, I hate that.
I know, me too. I, Raina West, acknowledge that there's a good chance that I won't survive my upcoming surgery. Before I go under, I'd like to make one final statement while I'm still of sound mind and I'm mustering the last of my strength to write this out. I was to go to the airport with my adopted brother Lincoln Page to stay with him and his wife Faraday Murphy in Washington for a change of scenery. Little did I know that was not where we were headed. He brought me to Polito, where Faraday and shockingly Marty Holiday were waiting for me. Faraday permitted me to make one final phone call. I contacted my husband Wally West to tell him I didn't have enough time and that I love him. The last thing I remember was Faraday telling me that I was taking too long. Lincoln and Marty were nearby watching. Please don't let me die as their victim. I don't want to die as the thing I hated most, being used as Wally and Veronica's weakness. I will no longer be anyone's punching bag. I'd rather be remembered for how I lived and loved. I honestly hope I'm even remembered at all. What is grief if not love persevering? I'm sorry to everyone that I made cry because of my passing. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough to beat this. I hope at the end of all this, my memory will be a good one. Apologies to everyone who regularly came to me for tarot readings. It looks like I've become one with the cosmos. I hope they're able to find guidance in other ways. And finally, let Wally and Veronica be the ones to figure out what to do with my body post-mortem. I trust they'll know the best way in honoring me. But, just in case, pink flowers. I love camellias. I'd rather not rot away in a cemetery. Maybe turn me into a cherry blossom tree or scatter me over Sustancia. Up to you. I trust you to bring me somewhere with beauty and meaning. I'm worried my tarot customers won't realize I'm gone for some time. Maybe a memorial at the library, if that doesn't seem too morbid. Love, Raina West.
There's a cop car outside the library right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Set fire to it.
Looks like a marshal's car.
Set fire to it.
I
Sorry.
wish. I wish. I don't have the stuff to do that right now.
Okay.
But I wish I did.
So it looks like Lincoln set her up.
I mean, that's what we were assuming. That's just
Now it's
confirmation.
confirmed.
Because he was the last person with her.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Faraday that did it, so
Mm-hmm. But why the fuck was Marty there?
that's what I want to know. Makes no sense to me why he was there.
Why
What
would someone who hated Mason,
help
get
avenge
revenge
his
for-
death? You know,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote avenge, because I can tell you, Mason would have hated that shit.
Oh, it would have been cringe.
Crazy take here, but I don't think he actually hated Raina.
Yeah.
Because I distinctly remember him being scared that he was going to lose her if, like her friendship, if we separated.
Yeah.
I think it was Raina that told me that. So, yeah. And the shit that Link and her said to me. And, you know, Faraday saying, fuck this club, Mason would have also hated that.
Mm-hmm.
Because part of why Mason went so unhinged is because of how much he loved the club, and the fact that he lost it was
Heartbreaking.
devastating for him. I think even if Lane had tried to force him to walk all that time ago, he wouldn't have gone.
No.
So again, she's just obsessed with him and had no actual understanding of him as a person, no matter what she thinks.
She was obsessed with the thought.
She was obsessed with the
Idea,
idea of him that she built in
exactly.
his head, in her head. And because he gave her attention,
Thought there was more than actually was.
he and I had multiple conversations about what transpired between the two of them. He did it because he wanted to, not because he had any romantic
She had a
inclination.
pulse in her vagina and he was interested.
And he was attracted to her.
Mm-hmm. She was so unimportant. Still is unimportant.
Yeah, and when Max finds out what happened, if Lane hasn't already told her, she's going to fucking pop a blood vessel.
Oh, yeah.
Because Faraday was her vouch. Like,
Yeah.
Max is... I
Max will
know
probably be the one to tell the fucking Washington chapter, and they'll probably
know.
fucking hunt her down.
Lane was going to reach out to them, but like, again, Max vouched for Faraday.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna sting.
She already wasn't happy about, you know, the fact that Faraday caught feelings for Mason and that whole kiss thing happened.
Yeah.
God, I can't go anywhere without there being a fucking police chase.
Why do you think I'm
I
sitting
just
on top
want to
of
get
the-
out of here.
Dude, I am currently sitting on top of the hill where I got patched in.
I know they weren't just yelling at me to get out of the area.
Oh, fuck.
I thought I heard them say over the intercom, but I could be mistaken. I swear to God. I'm like, I'm trying. It's not that easy, dude. I don't know when Allie's gonna be around today.
I have a letter for her, Brandon, and Leo.
I think Allie's letter, unless she's up to getting it today. Probably not the day to give it to her.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it until I can. I'm gonna give her a chance.
Yeah, I know we had some loose plans for today that
I also need.
Uh-oh. Lottie? Let me try calling her back.
Why did
Hello?
you hang up on me?
Because my phone was being weird.
Okay, well I've got a
Yeah.
whole list of them. I need
Yeah.
to get one for Lane as well. There's one for Lane. So.
Gotcha. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's the reception
Yes,
on
you
my
were. Yes,
No,
you were.
the-
You hate. Just tell me you hate me.
Oh my God, you're being dramatic. The reception on my phone cut out, and the only way to fix that is to hang up and call the person back. At least for
Also,
me.
be dramatic. I'm standing on a fucking hillside overlooking the ocean, feeling sad and shit. Of course, I'm
Oh,
being dramatic.
I mean, that's what I was doing right before I called you, as I was standing on a hillside and kept getting interrupted.
That's kind of funny.
I have to reach out to Edbert. I'm waiting for Ruby York to be around so I can try to get Raina's stuff back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna inquire about Mason's stuff and see if I can get that back. Or if Alice can get it back. Because the investigation's
That'd
over.
Probably be Alice. Yeah.
I was on his emergency contacts on the autopsy report, so
Okay.
actually I forget. Was it Haley Maxwell was the investigator on that?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'll talk to Ruby about it when she gets in contact with me for Raina's stuff, because Opal said that she'd let her know. I'll just be
but
like,
we also don't
hey,
Opal, so-
like, can the same thing be done for Mason's stuff, because it's been well over 30 days and the trial happened, because I know his sister would like to have his stuff back.
Yeah. I need to contact Dante Rivers. There's a letter for him too.
I thought you were about to say Dante Thomas, and I was like, about to be like, oh God.
No, it literally says Dear Dante and then in brackets, Rivers. There was one for a Lucas, and I'm like, wait, who the fuck is Lucas? And then I
Your
looked at
eye.
it, and yeah, and then I was like, okay, meow, and shot you, and I'm like, oh, I don't. Oh God.
I'm in Chumash.
Okay, well,
I know.
I'm standing on the hill.
I know cold cuts might come around today, and I think
Oh,
that'll be
okay.
a mood lifter. Because he's such
Yeah.
a fucking bozo.
He's too innocent for us. Let's be real.
Yeah, but he does bring up a vibe because you're laughing at him.
Because he is so innocent doing things.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like a baby deer. You're
And
stumbling
then
and fumbling.
I mean, I know I might have to head in the house at some point too to do some other stuff because I don't know. Some bozo's birthday or something, I don't know.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, he's a dear friend of mine.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, it's weird they share a birthday with Mason.
Yeah. That's actually quite weird, man.
Yeah. It's such a coincidence, honestly.
It is. It is. Hey, let me call Dante and get this fucking letter to him.
Yeah, I'm just chilling on the beach.
Yeah, I'll be down into my shit at some
Alright.
point.
Bye. Alright. Okay, now, who else is gonna show up while we're just sitting on the beach? Also, it's almost dinner time. I think I'm not gonna end stream when it's time for dinner. I'm just gonna do my BRB and then go have dinner. And that'll be about 20-25 minutes. So, let's see. V texted Roddy just saying, I'm sorry. She texted Lane saying she's gone. She told Allie when she's going to bed, and Allie was like, I love you, I'm so sorry. Or, I'm sorry. And then she texted Raina, I'm sorry, you didn't deserve this. You went somewhere I can't follow. Who's gonna be my primary now? I don't know how to do this without you. But make something, make art, and make it lovely. Actually, I'm gonna put Veronica in the house because I need to run to the restroom. Run, V, run! Alright, I will be right back. back. I think I am gonna end up ending stream for dinner. Mostly because energy. I had work today. And on work days, I tend to have lower energy. So I think that might be the play, y'all. I'm also very, 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 very tired too. Just like emotionally. Hello.
Dante's on his way.
Okay.
He had no idea.
I think a lot of people haven't heard yet because it was a bit later in Storm, and it's like, do I just put out a twat saying like, hey, by the way, Reina Vergara West is dead.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was considering doing the same fucking thing. I feel so bad because he just said, hey, has anyone informed you on what happened? He went, no, I've not heard anything. So I told him that she got stabbed and shot and the bullet was lodged and she had surgery, and unfortunately due to complications she passed away, and he was just silent.
I think the
And I
worst for
said,
me was
yeah.
Wally. Let me so for real.
Yeah, I saw him out the front of the hospital and I told him and read him a little bit of the confession. And he went, yeah, that's what we figured and like that. And
I think we're all just confused about why Marty was there.
I'm confused why fucking Link decided that he was going to.
I mean,
his wife
V's always
in
been close
avenging
to
the death of
them.
her obsession.
Is that an airplane?
Possibly.
It is. And some of the usual airplanes. Okay, it was like an airliner.
We weren't expecting Lane to fly around for no reason, right?
No, it's not the kind of plane Lane usually flies. It's going southbound. I mean, one of the things Raina wrote down was, Marty hates Wally and probably hates me too.
Yeah.
So it could have been less about Mason and more about the fact that he still holds anger towards me and
Grudge.
Wally.
Yeah, most likely.
They shared a goal, not a rationale behind the goal.
Yeah, the goal, but not the reason.
Yeah. And that's the only thing that makes sense, I guess. But even still, it's been months, dude. You're with a new club.
If it's been pent up for so long and someone gives you an opportunity to go and do it, would you take it?
But I wonder if his club knows that he participated in this.
No fucking idea.
Because, like, we don't really fuck with them in any capacity. We don't go
No.
out of our way to shit talk them. We don't go out of our way to poke them. Like, I mean, we do shit talk them amongst each other, but that's different. It's not like
but amongst each other, we don't
go
do it
out
on
there
fucking
and
Twitter or anything.
Yeah. So it just like circles back to, does his club know that he did this?
I don't think they do. Surely he would have at least told his wife.
You would hope that if someone is gonna, you know, antagonize a group of people,
Mm-hmm.
they would at least tell their partner, and, you know, probably tell their club, hey, by the way,
I'm about to fuck shit up, everyone.
I did this, there might be some blowback. That's like, what do we do?
I don't know. Hey, Sean. Heads up, bud. These are not bit. You could have fucked with your. Okay, I can't say you could have fucked with your club because that doesn't narrow it down.
I was about to say, does that really narrow it?
No, it doesn't, does it? Fuck.
I mean, Marty's always been a bit of a hothead, so, you know. Hence the fact that he shot Reyna the first time,
Yep.
instead of going to Lane and Wade with his complaint.
Mm-hmm.
And said, let me shoot Reyna, who had nothing to do with this, because in my eyes, Wally and V fucked up. Faraday, let me go try to kill Reyna because Wally killed Mason and V never let me have Mason. When
She didn't let me have her toy to play with.
Mason had free will. The way she phrased that text makes it seem like
You didn't give her
fucking-
what she wanted. You
I-
told her favorite toy.
I guess I chained Mason up in my basement and didn't let him go to her.
Cage.
Yep, I threw Mason in the cage and told him, no, you can't go be with Faraday. What the fuck?
No, you can't have a play date.
Like,
You
hello?
were his wife, not his fucking mother. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted, and he didn't want her.
If he wanted her, he would have divorced me in June and been like, hey, yo, I'm dropping you as my old lady and going to have Faraday
Okay.
become my old lady. And then Faraday would have been like, fuck no, I don't want to be an old lady.
Yeah. Hey, let me call Brandon.
I posted that yesterday, too.
Hey, Brandon.
Alright,
it's
guys.
Slotty, how you doing?
I'm
It's Slotty.
gonna kick you guys over to Oya
Lottie.
because I'm gonna be a bit.
Yeah.
dinner.
No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. I have a letter for you. Yes, from Rain.
Might be back later. We'll see. But I'm gonna be a minute with
Yeah.
dinner, so I'm gonna kick you guys over to Oya, and I will catch you guys later.
Yeah, you're fine.